Guys, I will be dictating two passages every day, one general and one legal. So subscribe to my channel for latest updates. 5 seconds. Sir, this is for the first time that I take part in the debate on Punjab with some positive development at sight. This development consists of two vital elements. One is the growing effort to mobilize the masses, and the second is the courageous stand taken by the Chief Minister Shri Barnala and a large section of his party members. About the first thing, I must say that the question of mobilizing the masses against the terrorist forces was long overdue, and it is not that what we want to achieve in this respect has been achieved to the extent that is required. Yet a beginning has been made, and all the political parties have come to an agreement to take up the campaign for the unity and integrity of the country and fight against the divisive forces, understanding the gravity of the situation that the whole country is facing today. Para, in this I must say that all who have come to this agreement will have to participate fully and will have to see that each and every one of their party member should take active part in this campaign. Merely speeches would not suffice in the present situation. The masses would be required to be mobilized to resist the terrorist attacks, and some kind of thrust may be required to be given to them, and we should not be lacking in that respect also. From the side of our party, we declare that we will be with everybody who will take up this task and try to isolate and defeat the terrorist forces in Punjab. Secondly, what I must say is that too much dependence on the administrative side of this situation has really not proved effective at all. The problem is a political problem, and it requires a political solution. We all agree to that, but again, some 2 days ago, I saw a headline in the newspapers that Constitution will be amended. I do not know whether absence of any constitutional amendment is hindering the fight against terrorism. So I felt like laughing on such a statement. What I am trying to say is that insistence on these aspects of the problem has not helped us and will not help us in the future. I must support Mr. Ribrio, who is fighting there. He said that police would be more active if people are active. He names some political party. I do not want to name what they should have done that they have not done. Para. Sir, about the second thing, the stand taken by the Chief Minister and majority of the party members has proved that what we have been demanding, that politics has to be separated from religion, is the most important and immediate requirement of the day. Everybody is saying so. How are we going to do it? The facts have proved that even a religious man like Barnala had to take certain position which we are commending. It is proved that if we fail to practice secularism fully, then surely religion will be used by the enemies of our country and imperialist agents. So those who have real religion in their hearts, they should understand that they should not try to meddle in politics, and political leaders also should not try to meddle with religion. That is what I am saying. Now, one honorable member has said about our secular fight against fundamentalism. Para, sir, the real thing is whether we are really going to practice true secularism in our country. I am not taking much time. I want to understand the point to its true gravity. We all are saying that we have to consolidate the secular forces in Punjab. We all stand by their side. In that, I must say the central government can play a positive role by implementing the Punjab Accord. You may say that so many provisions of the Punjab Accord have been implemented, but there is obvious non-implementation. They may claim, but nobody believes that. I do not know how you are going to convince people, but there are the obvious points of non-implementation, and you have to take care of those particular points and see that the accord is implemented fully. That will go a long way to consolidate the forces of secularism and to mobilize the masses in fighting against the terrorist forces and anti-national forces. That will create a genuine perfidy in the minds of the people. So that is another very important point that I wanted to make. The other point I wanted to make is that at this particular juncture, where you can see some ray of hope, I think there should not be any national political party who would demand something that would really jeopardize the particular development that is taking place. Everybody is entitled to hold a rally, and all that is very good. But now, at this particular juncture, if you demand army rule or you demand president's rule, that is really going to worsen the situation.